Alright, well, back to another week on the van, and it is glorious weather yet again, and we're carrying on from where we left off in the last video, and we're carrying on with the bed. So I kind of laid out the pieces, roughly. You can kind of see what's going on, so I'm going to actually cut the top piece for the bed now, so I'm going to cut that down. And then after that we need to cut the fold out piece, which is actually going to make the bed twice as big. So yeah, let's get the saw going, let's get cracking on, and it's beautiful weather, the tunes are on, so let's go. Alright, so sorry, I shouldn't point you into the sun, but anyway, we have cut the top here, and I've kind of just roughly balanced it all, and hopefully it doesn't all fall over and damage the floor, because that would be about time. So that's the top of the bed. And then we're going to router in a piano hinge, the full length of this. Well, not quite. The piano hinge is 2 meters and this is 2.15, so 2.1. So it's going to be just shy, but that's good. We don't really need it up to the end. And then the back of the bed will also, back of the bench will also make the lead. What am I even talking about? The leg for the bed when it's folded out. So. Yeah, it's coming along quite nicely. So we've made some pretty big progress. So let's show you what's going on. So you see we've got the kind of bench roughly laid out, and the back piece with the top on, and the walls on either side. So yeah, we've got quite a bit done. So I'm gonna just cut a hole in this panel here for the fridge, and then we're gonna get painting these, and then tomorrow, or whenever I next get time on the van, we'll begin to cut the panels for this this cabinet here. So cracking on quite well. Alright, so some of the bed is painted there, so I'm going to start bringing it in and start and assemble. So yesterday, before the camera died, we got quite a lot done. Now you started to see us assemble the bed area, and then the camera kind of died. So we all the parts I've cut, we've glued together. They still need fixing down to the floor, but I need to get the screws for that. And then the work surface at the back of the van is also built. So now I'm going to start and progress down this side. But I have just today finished cutting all the pieces for this window. They are painted, so we'll get them in just a second. But yeah, it's starting to really take shape now, which is cool. And it's looking pretty wild. I should fix that one there. Forgot to put it in, and we should put the nails from the other side. Not bad. But oh well, we'll make mistakes. But yeah, it's really coming along now. So as you can see, the windowsill is in, which has been a trial. Many wrong cut bits of wood, but the end result is pretty good. I'm happy with it. So yeah. Morning and welcome back to another wonderful sunny day here in Britain. And yeah, today is the day where I start to install the hinges on the bed to make it so it folds out, so we can have a bigger bed instead of just a single bed. So here are the panels for the bed. Now this panel and the panel below are joined by this 2 meter long piano hinge, which I move the rail here. Let's see, here's the other one. So this is going to be the back of the seating, which is going to sit at an angle, and the hinge is going to join them 2 panels right there, so it can lean back when it's in the seat position, but it's then dead straight when the bed is folded out to be the support. Hopefully, if it all fits when it folds out. God, I can't even walk in a straight line today. Yeah, but obviously time will tell on that, whether that's actually going to work. So what I have been thinking is, since the screws are quite small for the hinge, I'm going to kind of need a bit of support. So I put this block in here, we can see it just sticks out just fractionally, so the bed will land on that. And then I'm going to put one in on this side here as well. And I'll probably put one here, but there is going to be a table leg screwed in, so we'll kind of have to see how that one goes. If not, I'll just run something along the front of this front of the framework there. So yeah, let's get this final hinge on and try and get it in the van somehow on my own. It's gonna be entertaining, at least for you guys. So yeah, let's get this last hinge on. Yeah, we'll give it a try and see how much room it takes up, because that's kind of a big unknown at the moment, whether this is actually going to be a viable solution or not. I've seen people do sliding beds where it'll slide out, but some people were like, if you don't quite get a couple of panels around, they don't slide very well. I was like, I don't know about that, so I'm going to try this method, but yeah, we'll see. So got everything installed, got the piece in, and as you can see, whoa, you're well zoomed in. Got this hinge on. So now let's give it a go and see if it actually works. And the main thing is that it can't come past the end of that cabinet there, because there's going to be a cabinet here which is going to butt up to that. So that's literally as much extra room as I have. So yeah, let's get it folded and see if it works. Right, we might need a handle because there's nothing really to grab us. And you're likely to lose a finger. Oh, beautiful. Boom. Oh my. So just imagine sitting here, looking at a review with a cup of tea in your hand. Bloody banging. Bloody banging. Good morning and welcome back to the van. Well, not quite the van, the garage, but we're currently making some brackets and that because we've got to anchor all of the cabinetry down so it doesn't move in transit. So yeah, essentially I've cut these off a strip of angle metal. I'm just going to kind of fix them onto the walls of the furniture and just bolt them right through the floor. So let's get making a couple of these and drill some holes in them and we'll kind of see how this works and if it is going to work at all. Alright, so we made some pretty big progress. Now the last thing you saw was me making some brackets. Now I've actually installed 2 of them. We have also got the top on the seats now. So if we have a look down here, don't we? You can kind of see right at the back there, that metal bracket. That goes right through the floor and fixes to the original load lashing points, the bracket underneath, which helped them. So that thing's going nowhere because that's kind of rated for holding load. So that's good. And we've also put on the top and the first part of the folding bit. So we just need to put the back on. But the next job is to get one bracket on this piece here. So there'll be a bracket here, bracket there, bracket at the back, which is currently under the seat behind the back there. So that one's kind of hidden away, so you know, can't see that one. And then obviously this end of the bench is fixed to the bulkhead, which is fixed to the van. So there's one there, one at the back. I'll fix another one onto the end of there, which will hold the back cabinet and that. And then there'll be one here holding the kitchen cabinets in. So this thing shouldn't be going anywhere. Now if I feel like it needs a few more, once we've built it, I will add some more. Because it's not something to mess around with. Things are moving in transit, but I think it should be more than enough. They're all fixed in super solidly. So yeah, let's get the last bracket in and put the back on there. And the bench will kind of be done apart from the doors. I've cut the doors for that bit there, but I need to get some hinges, so that's kind of the next thing on the list. But yeah, it's coming along quite nicely. First of many times you'll see this happen. But yeah, we've got the cupboard in the corners you just saw, so that's looking pretty rad. Yeah, this is proper taking shape now. Wow. So before we finish this video today, I want to get the doors cut in the kitchen. I say kitchen like it's got its own room, the kitchen cabinet, shall we say. Yeah, so I'm going to cut 2 doors and a drawer in that. Alright, that's the end of this video, and there's the old bit we made just now. So next video we'll get that fitted in, probably start getting some cupboard doors on, which will be pretty wild. So yeah, right, I'll see you then.